America's longest-living president has passed away. Jimmy Carter died in his home in Plains, Georgia.
He's being remembered this morning both for his short tenure in office and for his long and storied post-presidency. Fox's Doug Luzader reports.
Jimmy Carter's reputation and long career went far beyond his presidency and the nation's capital, but we expect that shortly after the new year, he will make one final trip back here to Washington. Workers overnight in Washington began lowering flags to half-staff.
I, Jimmy Carter, do solemnly swear.
It has been nearly 50 years since Jimmy Carter was sworn in as the nation's 39th president here. In a break with what had become tradition, he then walked to the White House from the Capitol, setting a tone that would underscore the rest of his life.
Decency. Decency. Decency.
President Biden last night emerged from his vacation in St. Croix to emphasize what he saw as Carter's strongest quality. The two shared a deep and lasting bond.
I was the first national figure to endorse him in 1976 when he ran for president. There was an overwhelming reason for it: his character.
Carter's greatest triumph as president became known as the Camp David Accords between Israel and Egypt. A recession at home and the U.S. hostage crisis in Iran would ultimately cost him his bid for a second term in a resounding loss to Ronald Reagan. But after leaving office, Carter would go on to outlive two of his successors, becoming an advocate for democracy and human rights abroad while building houses as part of Habitat for Humanity and regularly teaching Sunday school in Georgia. He would win the Nobel Peace Prize and battle cancer. His wife, Rosalind, died just last year.
Him and Rosalind both as two of the greatest humanitarians and peacemakers of their era.
Carter's funeral will be at the National Cathedral on January 9th after he lies in state here at the U.S. Capitol. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.